All right, so today we're reading Toy Story and Toy Story 2. So I have paper books today. So I'm going to read it and then I'll show you the picture. Andy was a little boy who loved his toys, Mr. Potato Head, Ham the Piggy Bank, Slinky Dog, and Rex the Dinosaur. But his favorite was Woody, the talking cowboy doll. Reach for the sky, Woody would say when Andy pulled the string on his back. But there was one thing Andy didn't know about his toys. When he left his room, they came alive. Andy's family was busy getting ready to move, but there was still time for Andy's birthday party. The toys were nervous. What if Andy's new toys replaced them? Woody, the toys leader, sent the toy soldiers to check out the gifts. There were too many to count. After the party, Andy's favorite gift, a Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger doll, was brought upstairs. Buzz thought he was real, not a toy. With some help, he flew around the room yelling, "To infinity and beyond," but Woody wasn't impressed. Later that day, Andy and his mom were going to Pizza Planet to eat. Andy could only take one toy, so Woody played a trick on Buzz to get rid of him. He asked Buzz to save a toy that was trapped under the desk, but somehow the desk lamp moved, knocking Buzz out the window. Woody pushed him, Mr. Potato Head accused. The other toys also blamed Woody. It was an accident, he said, believe me. But the other toys no longer trusted Woody. Andy couldn't find Buzz, so he took Woody along instead. As the family van pulled away, Buzz leaped out of the bushes and grabbed hold of the bumper. When they stopped at a gas station, Woody and Buzz got into a fight and fell out of the van. Suddenly, the van left without them. It's all your fault, Woody blamed Buzz. As they hid underneath a tanker, Woody noticed a Pizza Planet delivery truck. The two toys hitched a ride. At Pizza Planet, they looked everywhere for Andy, but found themselves trapped inside a crane game. Double prizes, shouted Sid, Andy's nasty next door neighbor, as he captured Woody and Buzz. At Sid's house, Woody and Buzz soon discovered that the boy took toys apart and put them back together in weird combinations. The mutant toys, led by Babyface, surrendered them. Sorry, guys, but dinner's canceled, Woody shouted. Then he and Buzz ran from Sid's room. As Woody and Buzz ran for safety, Sid's mean dog, Scud, chased them through the house. Split up, Buzz cried. Woody headed for the closet while Buzz escaped into the TV room. A commercial for the Buzz Lightyear doll was on TV, and when Buzz saw it, he realized Woody was right. He was just a toy. Buzz tried to fly but crashed and broke his left arm. Just then, Sid's little sister, Hannah, found Buzz and took him to her room for a tea party. The other guests were all headless dolls that Sid had wrecked. Woody managed to rescue Buzz from the party. They returned to Sid's room and Woody looked out the window. He saw his friends across the way in Andy's room. Guys, help, he yelled. But Mr. Potato Head reminded the toys that Woody had tricked Buzz. They ignored Woody. Then things went from bad to worse. The mutant toys surrounded Woody and Buzz. Back, all of you, warned Woody. But the strange-looking toys meant no harm. They just wanted to fix Buzz's broken arm. When Sid returned to his room, Woody was shocked to see him tape a rocket to Buzz. Sid really wanted to send Buzz into space. To infinity and beyond, yelled the naughty boy. Luckily, rain delayed Sid's plans. The next day was moving day, and Andy was worried. Both Woody and Buzz were missing. What if we leave them behind? Andy asked his mom as she tucked him to bed. Then he drifted off to sleep. In Sid's room, unhappy Buzz kept saying that he was just a useless toy. Over in that house is a kid who thinks you are the greatest because you're his toy, Woody reminded Buzz. At that moment, the toy cowboy realized that Buzz was his friend too, and his heartfelt words brought Buzz to his senses. The next morning, Woody gathered the mutant toys. We've got to save Buzz, he said. Just as Sid was about to launch Buzz, the toys sneaked outside and surrounded him. They wanted to teach Sid a lesson. From now on, you must take good care of your toys, Woody warned Sid. Free at last, Woody and Buzz turned to see the family van and a moving truck pulling away. Woody and Buzz jumped into a toy car and gave chase. Speed up, Woody urged Buzz. The toys cheered them on, but as the toy car neared the truck, as its batteries died. So Woody lit the rocket on Buzz's back. Hey Buzz, you're flying! Yahoo! He whooped. They shot into the sky and landed in the van. Before long, Andy was hugging his two favorite toys again, and Woody and Buzz finally understood just how much friends need each other. A few months later, it was Christmas at Andy's new house. The toys wanted to see Andy's presents. Don't worry, Woody teased Buzz. What could Andy get that could be worse than you? The toys soon had their answer. It's a puppy, Andy cried happily. All right, and now we're going to read Toy Story 2. This is Toy Story 2, Howdy Sheriff Woody. One day, Woody walked into a strange town. Woody said, looks like this town needs a sheriff. Woody hopped into a bucket. He yelled in his best cowboy voice, Howdy, strangers, I'm your new Sheriff Woody. But there was nobody around. Sheriff Woody checked out the town. It was strange. Hoo-wee, Woody cried. This is the biggest armadillo I ever saw. That is no armadillo, Woody said. It's a dinosaur. Did I scare you? Rex asked. That is no Woody saw a cowboy boot. It shook like a possum with the hiccups. Whoa, Woody cried. There's a snake in that boot. But there was no snake in that boot. It was just green army men. Moving out of boot camp, Sheriff Sarge called, Move, move, move. Then Woody saw the strangest thing of all. Uh-oh, Woody cried. It looks like a twister. It's not a twister, Jessie said. It's me, and I am faster than a spinning top. Let's see you top that, she said to the sheriff. Woody liked this new town. It had a store, it had a school, it even had a bank. That's me, said Ham. Woody heard a sound. Someone was coming. Outlaws, Ham cried. Bandits, Rex roared. Invaders, the alien shivered. Spell the word help, Mr. Spell said. Woody looked at his badge. It was his job to protect the town. Don't worry, folks, Woody said. I'll show them what we're made of. I think it's plastic, said Rex. Woody was ready. He stepped into the dusty street. I wish I were that brave, Rex said. The sound got louder and louder. Woody's heart beat faster and faster. But just as Woody was about to draw, the stranger rode into town. Greetings, we come in peace. It was Buzz Lightyear and Bullseye. Sheriff Woody smiled from ear to ear. There are no strangers in this town, he said. Only friends. All right, thank you guys for watching.